Why do you have to do that the second that I start this stream? Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic something. Huh? A fantastic Thursday in the new year. Looks weird. Yes, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. I hope everyone had a great new year. Ah! I'm gonna knock my coffee over. This is not good. Will I have a normal start of the stream at any time? Listen, at least. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not. Yes, I hope everyone had a good new year and all of the other stuff, and I hope you're ready for dating and all of the things that are gonna happen in the monster prom. Where is my game? Pum 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 pum. Window. Yeah, I should move myself away from my stats. Okay. We are ready. Oh, I think I have enough characters. Okay. Regular. Hello. Huh? No, I will acknowledge you every time you're here. Yeah, let's go with the classic music. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Why not go with Milo this time? Zori.
Time to get some new fans.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, question mark, question mark, question mark, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful
Liam Deliancourt 400 something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dwarf.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all of the fandoms he loved.
Count your days,
Omen
fuckers!
25? An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
The perfect
Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them. But who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. Kafifi. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We'd had our own fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. What? Should we try Omen again? We only romanced Omen once. Treasure trick for claw machines. Magical girls with a dark twist. Drunken karaoke. Stupidly specific panels. Pretending you're someone else. Power scaling your friends. Wholesome memes. Correcting other people. Stabbing. Only one bad. Okay, Omen will definitely like stabbing. Would she like heavy metal items? Power scale. Friends? Question mark? Choose your top 3 favorite weird forest creatures. You know what? I wouldn't know what boldness is. I wouldn't know. Looks like fun. Maybe charm, or this is charm and this is, yeah, no, charm, creativity, probably smarts, which we do not need today. Let's go with this. Charm, fun, hopefully. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's make a masterpiece.
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found our excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. RT, we still haven't done these two. Let's do this, whatever it is. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay, boldness, charm, fun. Yeah. Let's go for some boldness. Hell yeah. You're flaunting your cosplay all over the lobby. Suddenly you lock eyes with somebody else. Somebody cosplaying your character's arch nemesis. You both freeze in place, facing each other. Sparks fly between you. The angry kind of sparks. You make your best threatening face and she leaves. Maybe this was all in your head and she was just weirded out. Whatever, you gain +2 boldness for facing your worst enemy. You're hanging out with Omen and Dog when their walkie-talkies beep. They're being summoned by the con volunteer middle manager. What's the situation, boss? We came as soon as we could. Actually, I could have come faster, but consider yourself lucky I even came at all. We have an emergency. Someone let a tiger onto the merch floor.
This is the most glorious day of my life.
I need you two to get it out of here before it hurts somebody. Before it hurts somebody? Ugh, how dull. Not to argue, man, but don't you think you should call animal control or something? We're not experienced at dealing with wild animals. There is no time to find real professionals. There are lives on the line. Yours, for example. Good luck. Try not to die.
Howdy, partners.
Relax, y'all. I heard the situation. I'll capture the tiger. I've got a natural way with the wild animals of the Wild West. Nico, I love you, but I have several problems with that idea. 1. You're not actually a cowboy. 2. Tigers aren't native to the Wild West. I don't think you could capture a tiger even if you were a cowboy. But But I can do it. I really can. I've been practicing with my lasso. How do you think I got the tiger in here? What, Nico? Did you let the tiger into the con just so you could show off your lasso? Ha! This town ain't big enough for the two of us to be asking questions, buckaroo. We've got a tiger to wrangle. Well, however it happened, there's a tiger in the con and you need to deal with it before it kills you or any of your hot friends. Any ideas? Use the intercom to play annoying high-pitched anime girl giggles. They have a sound wave frequency that drives most animals away. Craft and wear a convincing fursuit to seduce the tiger and lure it out of the con. We are so seducing the tiger. You throw together a tiger fursuit with voluptuous tits. It looks good, but it's missing something, like a backstory to help Zori get into character. What if they used to be a tiger toy that came to life thanks to the incredible imagination of a young boy? But too new to the world, the tiger ate the boy. Now it roams the land, yearning to finally learn what it means to be a tiger. Yearning to learn what it means to be loved.
I fucking love this.
Sounds dark and homicidal. I love it. Get out there, Zori, and remember, don't wear the costume, wear the character. Next thing you know, you're thrust into the merch hall in a fursuit, staring down a pissed off tiger. Stage fright turns your blood into ice and shuts down your brain. For the love of God, you can't remember what sounds tigers are supposed to make. Fuck, this is the school musical all over again. But no, today will be the day you beat your paralyzing stage fright. Unfortunately, you get mixed up and start doing the tap dancing routine you never got to do back then. Oops. The tiger studies you. Maybe it's working, maybe it was mesmerized by your tap dancing skills. Should we do something? It looks like the tiger is mauling Zori. No, dog, it worked. Can you see it's mauling them with tender devotion? Violence is a tiger's love language. Gotcha! Gosh, I know so little about those things. But I guess it makes sense. Red is the color of passion after all, and with all that blood, everything's covered in Zori's red sticky love. Fascinating. Perhaps I am a romantic after all. The good news! After an hour, the tiger got tired and your friends could capture it. And apparently the whole thing made everyone think you're a romantic at heart. The bad news, you got mauled by a fucking tiger. You gain +2 creativity for your cool fursuit, but lose -2 smarts for the rest of your plan.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
I don't even know what else do we need. I know that we need not too much smarts. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you, like +2 charm good. You, April, Doug, and Zoe are prowling the stands when someone grabs April's wrist. Ow! Why did you punch me? I was only trying to desperately sell you something. Sorry, it was a knee-jerk reaction to being grabbed by a stranger without my consent. It's okay, I forgive you. Do you want to buy one of my fanzines? It's the least you could do after you bruised my neck. Oh, honey, I hate to bruise your pride too, but no. Please, you'd be supporting small creators.
Sorry, but
I
no.
feel for you, but I'm out of money. We could use the money we were gonna pull to buy that figurine of Kitana in a bikini. We've had enough plastic waifus for one day, right? Speak for yourself. I've got a hot date with that figurine in the bathtub later. Come on, buy my zine. I'm a starving artist. Your money could fund my Uber Eats addiction.
Oh, jeez.
Crap, she needs me. But the figurine, but the art, but my bank account. Gah, what do I do? Poor Doug. If you don't step in, he's gonna end up buying a shitty zine instead of the horny figurine that he deserves. Bail your friend out of the zine buying corner he's trapped in. Pretend that you're a traveler from old times who have yet to learn how the concept of buying goods works. Trust that your friends will follow. Transform into a sports car for your friends to flee the scene. Okay, I have to know how the sports car thing works. Finally, you can show off the car transformation spell you perfected. Fucked everyone who called it useless and dumb and a clear indication that you need to get a job. You recite the ancient 4D enchant. Your heart is an engine. Your skin is a beautiful chrome shell. You are a superior being. City infrastructure was designed with you in mind. Pedestrians are vermin. Monsters are nothing without cars. Vroom! What the?
Yes.
Check it out! Zori transformed into a car! I love it when that happens. I have an idea. How about instead of buying zines, we jumped in our car friend to here and leave forever?
Works for me.
Sure, if Zori is okay with us getting inside of them, of course. You wave your windshield wipers in a sign of approval. Nice, let's ride. You, April, Doug, and Zoe zoom out of the con and hit the open road. This is nice. Zori's interior is so plush and comfy. Yeah, I'll admit, I could be inside them all day. All in for a favor of bailing on our responsibilities and cruising around town in Zori's hot sporty body? Sounds great. You and your friends spent some hours, no, my smarts. Spent some hours exploring the concrete jungles of a monstropolis, gaining +2 smarts and losing -2 creativity. How is that smarts? How is transforming yourself into a car smarts? That does not sound smart at all. Unless a smart as a car. Fifi. You see an empty spot at a tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters and you all play at the same time by moving a planchette around. When it's done, you're not sure who won, but you got to talk to your late great-great-grandfather. I guess that's +2 fun, right? You follow the sounds of what you think is a rap battle, but instead you find a fast-talking auctioneer leading a rare merchandise sale. I hear $200 for the first edition She-Hulk #1 comic. Going once? Going twice? $250! Sold to the slime with a pocket full of pennies. Doug, you doofus, you overpaid. The comic's cover clearly states it is worth a mere 40 cents. I know it's weird, but my year of mortality has taught me that overpaying for stuff is a staple in con culture.
I gotta have it.
Right. Die-hard collectors would kill for a comic book like this. Really? People kill for this shit? These must be powerful artifacts indeed. The next item for bid is a 213 Kill la Kill figurine complete with mint condition removable panties. Ooh! Booba! I offer you $1 million for the over-sexualized plastic woman. Whoa! Sold to the big spender in row H. No refunds. Cower in fear. I, the undefeatable Omen, have laid claim to the indomitable boobs. Tell me, what power does this rare glorious totem possess? None, besides the power to make die-hard collectors cream their jeans, I guess. I'm wearing shorts, actually. I mean, what? That's it? Then what the fuck did I buy it for? Do you know how many doomsday devices I could have bought with that money? Oof. Unless you want to listen to Omen bitch about this for the rest of the day, you should convince them that this anime figurine was a good investment. It's a powerful morale booster. If you stare at it with intent, you will feel strong motivation fill in your body. Hehe. Isn't it the ultimate weapon? The high boob mass increases its bluntness while the nipples masterfully sculpted under the lingerie can easily poke an eye out. Yeah, that's a weapon. This better not be smart. Interesting. I'll need to verify that claim. Omen turns to the nearest bystander and beats the snot out of them with the figurine. Omen, stop it! It's for science, Zoe. I've got them. Doug scoops up Omen like a misbehaving purse dog and carries them away from the victim. I must say, it's not a bad weapon at all. People seem to be too distracted by its breasts to properly dodge my attacks. But Omen, beating people to a pulp is not redeemed villain behavior. Yeah, hot waifus should be used for good, not evil. Otherwise, where would we be as a horny society? While you're discussing this, you notice some random guys staring at Omen. So, are you not hitting people with that figurine anymore? No, it's evil, apparently, just like all my other favorite pastimes. But I'd be okay with it. I'll give you $5 if you beat me up. Is this a sex thing? Yes. Good to know. Later, Omen spends their $5 on a milkshake. They seem content not to use the figurine for violence, but appreciate that the figurine can be used for violence in a pinch. Progress. You gain +2 boldness and lose -2 fun.
Right after I touch up my makeup.
Yes, our boldness. Our boldness is growing. You're chilling in your hotel room and decide to browse the room service list. Wow, they have all sorts of kinds. 6-pack of beer, lots of shoelaces, even the very concept of creativity. Huh, that last one is expensive, but since money isn't a stat anymore, it'd be a net gain stat-wise. Shortly after, someone brings your +2 creativity and several shoelaces. Imagine all you can do with all this. Later, you're chilling at a hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you.
Whoa!
Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the bathroom. Do I want to know? It wasn't anything gross. Well, I did find gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine. And it was a weird one. Like, its theme was sexy vegetables, I think? I'm 95% sure I saw an onion with cleavage on it. What? I want to see a big titty onion. Can you show us? Sure, follow me. And so you all follow Doug into a public bathroom to maybe find a sexy pinball machine. Okay, just past this door, down this hall, take a right. Maybe it was a left. Doug, are you sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something. No, that manly corn cob with a big bulge I saw? I'm pretty sure my imagination couldn't produce an image like that by itself. April, I love you, but don't you dare stop us from finding a potential new fixation. You keep going. Soon you don't even hear the sounds of the bar anymore. You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, eerie silence. Don't worry, I've got this. We're not lost. We're just, taking the scenic route.
Talk about elves.
Ah, yes, the oppressive windowless scenic route. We have to go back. I don't want to die in a liminal space. Yeah, I get you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is the back rooms. But on the other, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know? You're pretty sure people die in the back rooms, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape. Ask for directions. Why not ask that tall guy there? You know, he's nice because he's smiling. Too much. Just pee in the corner. Security will escort you out. Okay, sure. You know what I'm doing, right? You know.
Well, I've heard worse.
That could work, but I just went to the bathrooms. Does anyone need to pee right now? Not yet, but I bet someone will if we drink these bottles of wine in my purse. Wait, why do I have wine? I was saving them for later tonight, but hey, either Zori's plan works or we're stuck in here forever, in which case I'd rather be drunk. Cheers! You all drink up the wine in April's purse. The backroom stern as fuzzy and warm as your thoughts. Ha ha ha! Whee! Yeah, I definitely gotta pee now. Nobody look, okay? Doug, I bet you can't knock this wine bottle off my head with your shoe. Haha, I bet I can't either, but I'm gonna try. Sorry if I give you a concussion. I can take it. Hit me, you big slimy snack. Hey, miss, what are you doing? I'm
making shoe versus bottle history. Fuck off, pigs. Wait, I need to put this back into
place now. Stop it. Okay, are we okay? No, I don't think we are. Okay, we're okay. Not you! The girl peeing in the corner! Hey, don't watch me pee, you pervs!
What the fuck?
Shame on you! You should always give a lady privacy while she's peeing in the corner! But she can't be here! Also, you could all stop shouting. Could you all stop shouting so much? All this noise is ruining the creepy backrooms vibes for all the other people trapped here.
I'll be as loud as I want. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Are we all at 0? I think we are, okay. Are we though? 0? Okay. Guys, I think I need to puke. I'm too dizzy. Can someone come and finger my throat? That summarily gets you all kicked out of the back rooms. Great success. You gain +2 boldness for being brave enough to commit public indecency, but lose -2 charm for refusing to ask for directions. Hell yeah! Our peeing worked! Our plan worked!
Do you think they serve wine?
Omen. Have we done any of this? I don't know. You and Omen go out to a fancy restaurant. Don't they just like hot dogs? Wouldn't they rather eat hot dogs?
I have the perfect wine for the occasion.
It takes a while for Omen to understand the difference between a waiter and a minion. Luckily, you're able to talk her out of whipping them when they bring you the wrong drink. At least you know she'll always have your back. What a thoughtful little sociopath. Comic.
Time to expand my brand.
You dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You gotta admit, this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness. What's the admittedly kinda useless thing that you'd bring to a desert island? A 50% off coupon to a theme park. A free pass for one crime. Your dad's approval. A taxi license with its coveted taxi driver diploma. I say a free pass for a crime. You gotta fight a fearsome foe. Quick, grab something to aid you in battle. A majestic horse, drunk Uncle Bernie, a pot of boiling hot coffee, 20 lawyers. I love the 20 lawyers, but I love the drunk Uncle Bernie more.
Death is not the end.
You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, "Look, it's Zori!" When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else. Somebody who's cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many questions in your head right now. Here, you'll need +2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. You're comparing all the merch you've bought with April, Omen, and Zoe when you hear a high-pitched squeal of delight. We did it previous time. Oh my god! You're April 1st! I'm gonna faint!
Nice to meet a fan.
Hiya, sweetheart. It's always nice to meet a fan. Oh, way more than a fan. I've got all your CDs, all your merch. I've written a dozen fanfics about you. One could say I'm a friend, and a best one at that. Oh, you never told me you had a secret best friend, April. Did you think I would be jealous?
Someone gives
Because
me
I am. I yearn to stab this girl and steal her hallowed place in your life. She's not April's friend, just a very parasocial fan. This level of obsession can lead to some pretty weird behavior. Like what? Hey April, look at this. It's a doll I made from a clump of hair that I pull out of your shower drain. Wanna smell it? Like that. It's okay to be a fan, but you should stand your idols in a non-obstructive way, like sneaking into their house and taking a nap without touching anything. I'm pretty sure that's not okay either. Shit, really? I guess I owe Ryan Gosling an apology then. This girl is not April's friend. Can we get rid of her? Her shrill, desperate voice makes me want to murder people. Yeah, you think April would also be grateful if you got this fan to leave. But how? Convince the fan that this is all just a really good dream and she needs to wake up before she's not late to work. You think you and April are best friends? Name 5 of her childhood traumas. Okay, we did the dream like 3 times already. Let's do the traumas for once. What? Huh? Of course, you are surely a fake fan if you cannot even identify April's neuroses. Maybe one of them is the hardships of being too cute? Not according to April's diary, it's not. My diary? Why did you read that? Well, the other day you seemed down and we were wondering what happened. Why didn't you just ask like normal people? We didn't want to bother you. Yes, see how thoughtful we are? You are welcome. I'm gonna murder you in your sleep! That doesn't seem like a constructive way to deal with your childhood trauma. Yes, and a word of advice. If you do commit a murder on us, don't write it down in your diary this time. So, is being too cute one of the traumas or... Shut up! Can you not see that we are having group therapy with our friend? Be gone! Omen stabs the fan in the arm, which finally gets her to leave. Ugh, I love her. She's fantastic. Jeez, some people don't know the first thing about boundaries. You took care of the fan? Either way, Zoe and Omen are happy and April will be too in time. You gain +2 smarts and lose -2 charm. Good morning, Oscar! How are you? How are you doing? And Happy New Year! Yes, I haven't seen you since last year. Isn't that crazy? How did your new year go? How are you?
time to get some new fans.
25 boldness. Okay, we're doing very good with our boldness, I think. I got sick. No! No, how sick? Very sick. I'm so sorry. I hope you'll get better soon. I went to sleep at 9:30. Hell yeah. That's the way. I wasn't doing shit yesterday. Okay, no, I wasn't feeling like celebrating and doing other stuff. We had dinner at like 7. Went to bed to watch, we watched Futurama for a little bit. And then I wanted to go to bed so badly. Just the flu apparently, but the meds knocked me out. I hope it's a mild kind of flu. Yeah, so we went out to look to watch fireworks like 10-20 minutes before midnight. There were so many fireworks. I was very happy that I had my loop earplugs with me because oh my god. Too many fireworks. Yeah, so we went home. I did my skincare routine and I went to sleep at like 12:30. Hashtag ad. Not really. I wish. No one pays me for anything. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon +2 charm from the memories. You, Zoe, and Omen decide... We're romancing Omen, by the way. Decide to visit Liam's yaoi art stand. Hopefully he offers a friends and family discount. Oh my god, that's one of my favorites! No, that's one of my favorites. I'm using that character in my run. Do something change depending on who you choose? I don't think so. I don't think it does anything. But yeah, I just like buying additional characters for no reason. The three of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. You good, buddy? Yes, I am good. I might even be too good. I was just doing some warm-up sketches trying to capture man in the throes of glorious passion when I drew this.
Holy fuck.
What is the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen. I know. Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought that your yaoi hobby was stupid. Secretly? You told me twice just yesterday. Whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Are you selling this one? Name your price. I'll give you anything. I will give you $5. Wait, account for inflation. I will give you $5,000. Sorry, I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. True. So what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus? I mean, I always eat it. I always eat it, okay? You snatch the drawing and shove it in your mouth.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Zori? Did you just eat my cock? Fuck, this truly is the best timeline. Perhaps it's for the best. Quite frankly, Liam, I was already considering stabbing you in your sleep and stealing the immaculate cock for myself. Good point. Zori eating your cock probably just saved your life. Who cares about my life? Zori deprived the world of my beautiful art. Liam, that cock was the kind of cock that starts wars. It would have been the cock that sunk 1,000 ships. It was the hypothetical cock of Helen of Troy. Zori just bought Monsterkind another century or two of peace. Isn't that worth sacrificing your perfect cock? I guess. Liam longingly caresses your belly. Good night, sweet prince. I pity you, my strange cock-worshipping friend. Would you feel better if you purchased some hot dogs?
If you're not leaving.
Because I'm going to get some with or without you. This experience has given me a craving for something phallic. You averted war, apparently, and got to eat hot dogs with your friends. And the power of Liam's cock inside you gives you +2 boldness and -2 creativity.
Right after I touch up
Ugh.
my makeup.
That's some of my favorite events. 'Cause it's so stupid. What did we do? I about the cockdoodler yesterday. My stomach hurt so much. I know, right? I knew that you would like this game. Maybe creativity, it's not like too big. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artists meeting. Awesome! You learn a lot of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams. But who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain +2 creativity learning to bend truth to make a quick buck. Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. Hello, ladies. You looked like you needed some company.
Shut up.
Why would you think that? We are keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something? The short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us. Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in?
Hard pass.
Ladies who need company. Home. They like to go home. Oh, you're already inviting me back to your place? I'm in. Your proposition and intercourse before you even know her name. Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day. Yeah? How long ago was that? I love a mean MILF.
Sorry, but no.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now. Oh, but you'd made an exception for me, right? I'm a catch. I have something you can catch. These fucking hands. You wanna play hard to get, huh? That's okay. A predator loves the chase. Roar.
Someone give me a knife.
I will show you predation. Someone hand me a knife. Now, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for this sleazeball. I'm sure Zori can get rid of him. Right, Zori? You sure can, and you can do it in the funniest way possible. This is the perfect time to use the trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happened. You just need to trick this dude into standing on it. Call this Casanova's grandma and see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, you know he might. But let's check. I don't, the grandma, obviously. Yes, the grandma. Perfect. Hey, honey, can I borrow your phone? To put your number in? Score! Yeah, no. April texts his grandma that he's at the bar and wants to see her. She agrees to come. Hi, Vinny. Thanks for inviting me out. These old bones could use a night on the town. Grandma, what are you doing here? We called her. We wanted to see if you're willing to be a disgusting horn dog in front of your sweet old grandma. You gonna keep flirting with us? No, please, don't make me. Grandma is ruthless. Don't be dramatic, Winnie. Go on, hit on these women. Let me see your technique. Okay. Are you girls from Tennessee? 'Cause you're the only tens I see. That was pathetic. You didn't even say anything about their boobs. Why not? They have very nice boobs. I bet I could suffocate myself motorboating that bodacious clown. Hey! Oh, hush, it's just a figure of speech. I'm robbing that phrase. I only motorboat women who are over 60 these days. I like my boobs wrinkly. Grandma, you're embarrassing me. Trust me, the feeling's mutual. Come on, Vinny. You're going home to rewatch all of my flirting lessons on VHS until your skills improve. Grandma pulls Vinny out of the bar by his ear. That was certainly something, but at least it got rid of him. Are you okay, Omen? You haven't said much. Ah, my apologies. I was distracted by the thoughts of being suffocated by boobs. Oh, Omen, you gain +2 charm for getting rid of the annoying flirt, but lose -2 smarts.
You reap what you sow, darling.
See, at least this time I don't get a lot of smarts. Surprisingly. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. But that was smart. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around the round tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You gain +2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? No, the smart one was installing a trapdoor before that. Oh, I still have some coffee. What do you mean, boo? A while later, Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. You can't wait for a sneak preview of the fanfic Quinn's latest work. It's Rhombuses. So the idea is that after Space Lord Zortath gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at Wolfart. It'll be true reverse isekai.
Greetings.
Hello, friends. I see you're also patrons of what I've come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice. Yeah, I'm having the coffee. Why can't I speak? Oh my god. Did they not have coffee back in your day? No, they did. I just prefer my name for it. What are you working on? Zori is helping me with a new fanfic. It's about a powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society.
Fascinating.
Oh my. I find that deeply fascinating for reasons that are not worth examining. Put it on Ukrainian? Maybe it's funnier? I don't think it has Ukrainian. What is the plot progression? How does this former overlord adapt to their strange new world? I'm not sure yet. We're still in the early planning stages. Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority of the taxicab over the vastly superior locomotive? Do they conquer the intellectually barren wasteland of social media, or do they succumb to its insidious brain rot? And, are they successful in their pursuit of happiness? Zori is here to help me answer those kinds of questions. Do you want to help us brainstorm? No, thank you. Creativity is not my strong suit. I would rather listen to Zori's ideas and harshly judge them. You heard the scary overlord. Pitch a plot for Zoe's new reverse isekai fic. The villain gets one legendary artifact that didn't exist in his realm. Therapy. The villain realizes this new world would feel less confusing and threatening if he rode a big, menacing excavator everywhere he does. Therapy or excavator? I am leaning towards the excavator. That sounds more fun. Also, therapy sounds too smart. That's probably smart. Let's see.
I like this.
Color me intrigued. What is an excavator? It's a vehicle construction workers use. It kinda looks like a big metal dragon with a shovel for a head. That sounds badass. Why did nobody tell me about this sooner? I mean, have you ever heard an excavator isn't your typical icebreaker?
See you.
Well, it should be. I'll be back. Well, that's probably gonna be a problem. Should we go do something about it? Nah, this chair is so comfy and we still have my fanfic to work on. I'm surprised Omen was so interested in it. I didn't peg them for a Space Lord Zortath fan. I'm pretty sure they were just projecting onto the whole reverse isekai villain thing. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense in hindsight. Zoe's epiphany is interrupted by a giant excavator blasting through the cafe wall. Beep beep, motherfuckers! This thing is amazing. Excavating is going to be my entire personality from now
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Oh, look how much fun they're having. It's a good day to be a good friend and flee from the scene of a cafe you sorta helped destroy. You gain +2 boldness but lose -2 charm. How is therapy charm? How is therapy charm? Shopping time. We're not shopping for anything. We're not. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet, but you might be if you pick a box already. We are not doing anything. We're not. I thought, like, one time I got something for my stats and it fucked up my whole playthrough. We are not gambling. The previous time it was hot dogs. No, I cannot survive more hot dogs. We're not doing anything. Daldaniel lying face down on the floor. Nothing happened. There, mystery solved. Come back if you feel like gambling again. Comic. Yes, comic.
Let's make a masterpiece.
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. What hardship do you face in everyday life that you highly suspect is the result of a curse someone put on you? Writer's block. Microtransactions in all of the game you play. Hair loss. The fact that Gambling Commission is looking for you. Obviously the curse is to blame. Fucking microtransactions. Even though I never did microtransactions or anything. You're offered a big cash prize, but only if you eat one of those things. One of your own kidneys. You only need one anyhow. Your own parents. Mayonnaise straight from the jar. Instead of choosing, ask if you can play for a bigger cash prize if you attempt to eat all 3 things. Your own parents.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
We have so much boldness, what the fuck? You're in the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You're too shy to correct him, so you hang together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to a New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery needed to explain you're not who he believes you are. So are you going for Omen? Yes. I don't know if there is if I'm getting a secret ending though, because I haven't seen anything that's doing secret ending stuff. Also, why would you refuse to be added to some New Year's Eve party, chat? You could go to a New Year's Eve party. I haven't been to a New Year's Eve party for years. Better late than never, I guess. Here, have +2 boldness. He still adds you to the group chat. Because I hate people. You fake a paper cut to have an excuse to hang out with Omen and Dog while they get their con-volunteer hours manning the first aid booth. Liam's there too. The monotony of Liam drilling everyone on their first aid knowledge is interrupted by a woman stumbling into the booth, clutching her waist.
Doug, con volunteer.
Don't worry, miss. We're trained volunteers. We can help. Can you describe your pain? Yeah, I'm experiencing chest pressure, fluid retention, and decreased urine output. I think I'm suffering from an acute kidney failure. Why are you going to fucking first aid for that? Go to hospital. That's specific.
Very well.
You appear to be the biggest expert on your own condition. I give you the scalpel and wish you luck. Just then, a group of guys carry in their friend who's bleeding everywhere. Ugh, another one? We're busy right now. You will have to reschedule your injury for a later appointment. But we need help. I bet my bro here $10 that I could use my new arrows of unreasonable sharpness to puncture his kidney at 50 feet. Haha, totally worth it. What? Why? You didn't even win the $10. Jesus duck fucking Christ, this is a disaster. A con is not the place to treat multiple serious kidney injuries. You're right, Liam. If only we had more than one spare kidney. What? Why do you have a spare kidney at all? Well, one kidney-related injury happening in a con is improbable enough, but two, that's just unheard of. Anyway, I'll page the on-site surgeon and tell him he has to leave the Shonen Marathon early, but we're gonna have to decide who gets the spare kidney and who doesn't. I don't want that on my conscience. Sorry, you make the call. Save your friends from making a hard choice. Stab yourself in the kidney. Sharing is caring. Split the spare kidney so each of them gets half. I hate both of these. I would rather pick the first one, but I hate it. Okay, I'm not gonna stab myself in the kidney. That's way too... No, I don't wanna imagine that. Oh, what a nice solution, thinking of both of them. You're sweet, Zori. It's also a useless solution. Half a kidney won't help anybody, and we'll just have 2 dead patients.
Someone give me a
Well, we won't know until we try. Somebody give me a knife. We do know. I just said so. I know, but I implore you. It's been so long since I've been allowed to play with a knife. Won't you think of poor old me? Oh, just let her cut the kidney, man. Look at her face. She wants it so bad. Please stop. You're all so stupid. Just give the kidney to the other guy so at least one of us will survive. Oh, I get it. Zori did the Solomon thing where they threatened to cut the baby in half to reveal who the real mom is. That was smart. What's this about cutting a baby in half? Should I raid the con daycare? Oh man, no! By the time you'll wrangle the knife away from Omen, the dude with the arrow in his kidney has already bled out, which solves that little moral dilemma. You still gain +2 charm, but your egalitarian solution... for your egalitarian solution, but you lose -2 boldness. I knew that first was boldness. I knew it,
Get some new fans.
but I didn't want... I don't... This one was too graphic. Okay. It's been an hour. Let us do a little pee, and I'll get some water after my coffee, and we'll be back. I don't think you need more boldness. Yeah, I probably don't. No pee. The pee will happen, okay? No pee. The pee will happen right now, okay? Everyone will pee. Pee, 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 pee. Yes, you redeemed no P and you were rewarded with the beautiful sound of my voice saying no P.
Evil, evil.
How dare you? I hope everyone's pee went well. I hope everyone peed. And we are back. Okay. We have our boldness. I don't know, charm maybe? No, no one peed their pants. And you're saying that I'm evil? Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. You put in another coin, you open a gacha, and there's a letter, evil and with wet pants. Please help us! We buff ducks are imprisoned in these balls by the gacha master centuries ago. It all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gacha ball and it's another buff duck. Cool, take +2 charm. You're still reeling from the horrors you saw in that homemade taxidermy booth, so you're a little slow on the uptake when your other friends stop dead.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a pure last polyresin 1-4 figurine of Lady Dimitrescu mint in the box? Were any of these words supposed to mean something to me? They only made 50 of these beauties. I've never even seen one in person. I think I'm gonna pass out. Focus, Doug. You can't make the purchase of a lifetime if you don't keep your eyes on the price. Ha! There's no chance in heck I can afford that figurine. I'd need to take out like 2 loans on my moped.
No.
It's okay. It's enough to just stand here admiring it, pretending for a few sweet minutes that it's mine. I used to think gacha balls were cheap, but hell, they're expensive. Yeah, I wouldn't know, but... How expensive? I've purchased the big-breasted object of your desire. Grovel for my mercy. Oh, Omen, you shouldn't have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Omen, it was incredibly nice of you to buy Dog that figurine. As your Redemption Arc program sponsor, I'm proud to take some credit for your growth. What are you two talking about? I bought this lecherous totem for me. I don't yet know how it works, but its mere aura caused your brains to become mush. And now that power belongs to me, count your days, fuckers.
I take no
Never mind.
responsibility for this.
Omen may be an idiot, but they're a hot, rich idiot that you like. And they just bought something that another hot, broke idiot you like really wants. If you play your cards right, you're sure that you can work something out that makes everyone happy. Strike a deal with Omen. Doug gets the figurine, and she can have some other plaything in exchange, like your soul or whatever. The cheapest is like $5 for what I've experienced. The most expensive around $20-25. That's way too much. That's so much. Explain that the figurine is powerfully cursed. Whoever owns it risks developing an intense attachment to the fictional hottie it represents. Let's sell our soul or something, I don't know. Sorry, don't... Hush, Liam, adults are talking. Good boy. Now, Zori, show me the goods. Fine. You recite an ancient Enochian chant that turns your astral self inside out and exposes your soul. Sorry, you don't need to forfeit your immortal soul in exchange for a figurine just because I like it. But then again, it is a pure lost polyresin, Lady Dimitrescu, so who am I to tell you what to do? Well, you don't need to, because there's no deal. You're too eager to get rid of your soul. There must be something wrong with it. What? That's silly. What could be wrong with my soul? Many things. For one, you could have soul bonded with somebody without protection and contracted soul crabs. Or perhaps you sat in a weird smell for too long and allowed the stink to soak into the fabric of your soul. I don't want my soul prison to smell bad. Offer denied. I keep the totem. Are you really turning down my soul for a horny piece of plastic? I've got a demon offering me a year of piano lessons for this thing. Ugh, fine, I'll take your soul. I guess worst case scenario is I can later trade it for those piano lessons. I suspect I have to relearn anyway. You know, since now I have half the hands I had when I first learned.
That was epic.
Sorry, I owe you big time. Not my soul, please, but maybe I could give you my moped. We're just happy to help, and that you finally managed to get rid of your soul. Soul crabs are the worst. You gain +2 charm and lose -2 smarts.
Magnificent.
Okay, now we can finally go to the main stage for the first time because our smarts is 2. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game, Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still +2 smarts for you. You go to watch a taping of a new viral game show. A few lucky audience. So why do you choose the main stage when you have low smarts? So I can get at least +2 smarts, because then I'm worried. I don't know what happens. Can your stats go into minus? Because I never had that. Because if I choose a non-smarts option, then I'm gonna have less smarts. Just in case. Welcome to Suddenly Game Show Trolley Trials. I'm your handsome host, the Interdimensional Prince. Our first contestant is the Slimy Sweetie in seat 38C.
Climb to meet you.
So, okay, so it will always give you smarts. Yes. The location always gives you +2 to anything you want, and then the choices give you something, a surprise stat. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Your Highness. It must be. Now on the screen, you'll see a trolley speeding towards 5 tied-up captives. This lever can redirect the trolley to a track with only one person tied up on it. Will you pull the lever, contestant number 1?
What?
What? Is this live? Are those real people? Are they gonna die? Why do I have to choose who dies? Oopsie, you ran out of time. Your inaction kept you from having to choose, but resulted in the deaths of 5 people. No points for you. Oh god, what have I done? Next contestant. Yes, 'tis I. So tell me, who are the people tied to those tracks? Have they wronged me somehow? Are any of them doctors? I'm not sure. I suppose the man at the end is wearing what could be a lab coat. Then I shall subject his group to the trolley side. I do not care for doctors. Wrong answer. Stupid justification. 0 points. Next contestant. According to classical utilitarianism, you must prioritize the good of the many and redirect the trolley so the track with only one person on it. Pull the lever, Prince. Correct. And so fast too. Congratulations. Then I turned the trolley around and killed the other 5 people too. What? Why? Isn't the point of this game to kill the most people? Silly goose. No, that's not the objective. It seems there's been a misunderstanding, so I'll let you change your answer if you want. Nah, I'm good. That just leaves one more contestant. Zori in seat 39C. Will you pull the hypothetical lever? Use your phone a friend lifeline so you can defer the responsibility to someone else. Defund the trolley infrastructure of this hypothetical city. It has only brought terrible transportation, several dead people, and no ethical clarity. We can't pull it. There is no pulling in here. Oh my. That was our super secret correct answer. It's also the answer that puts an end to this program. I don't know how to feel about this. Wait, how did you win without killing anybody? That seems counterintuitive. Zori is a winner because they saved everyone in this dilemma and every dilemma that could have been. They are a hero. This is what it takes to be a hero? Pass. Fuck the haters. It's not often that you get to be a hero and get the interdimensional prince fired in one day. Win-win. Over the next few weeks, you meet with city planners, government officials, and trolley operators dismantling the whole establishment. God knows why you're qualified to do all this, but God knows why this city's public transport relied on killing innocent people in the first place. So whatever. By the end of this, you made a huge difference. The city papers can't stop singing you praises. Citizens finally freed from horrific omnipresent threat of being tied to trolley tracks at any moment. Philosophers' Society at a loss now that trolleys no longer offer interesting ethical dilemmas to discuss. Interview with a retired trolley operator. I can still hear their screams. You gain +2 smarts for dismantling the trolley establishment, but lose -2 charm.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Suddenly a game show? You're a chronic game show participant. Does it have specifically anything? No. But 9% of players have this achievement, and I also have it. Chronic. Creativity, I guess. You're outside the con. Ugh, such a long line to get in. You try to find the end of the line. You keep walking and walking and walking, and you find that line. The line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. Oh my god, I remember the summer when I was going to a concert in a huge place. I had to ask people if this is the line to the entrance that I was going into, and then I had to walk till the end of that line for a very long time looking for the end. And that was like 2 or 3 hours before the concert and 1 hour before the doors to the venue were opening. And then the line was even bigger after me. The line was so big after me. That's crazy. I didn't know that the outside of the venue could have that many people. This one line goes to a guy who's giving out free +2 creativity. That'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. Later, with feet sore from walking and arms sore from carrying all your impulse purchases, you head back to the hotel with Zoe in April. Fuck, I'm exhausted. That's me yesterday. I was just in pajamas. I wasn't even dressing up for anything. I wasn't even doing my makeup. I was just laying in bed most of the evening, and then we're like, okay, yeah, let's go look at the fireworks or whatever. Normally they have opened the gates early in the day because the line would be kilometric otherwise. Yeah, I think they opened the gate like 2 hours before, or 3, 2 or 3 hours. No, 2 I think hours before the concert. And then after they opened the gate, in half an hour or an hour, I finally entered the venue. And I still had like an hour or 40. No, I was looking for my section and my seat for a very long time, for like 20 minutes. I was also looking for water and standing in line for water. And then I had 40 minutes before the concert. Me too. I love doing these con things, but they're a lot of work. No kidding. This is the first time I've been a featured creator at a convention. And don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful. But between the roundtables, the panels, the meet and greets, and just generally being on all day, I'm about to crash and burn. stream can be tiring, but I push through because I love it. And because if people stop paying attention to me, I will literally die. I meant figuratively. No, I didn't. So, what do you do to decompress after long days like this? Sometimes I practice my guitar on stream Minecraft, or redo my makeup over and over until it finally covers all my flaws. I haven't streamed Minecraft in a very long time. Very long time. What? But none of that's even relaxing. Sorry, this is an emergency. We gotta help April relax stat. If your lives are too stressful, just live someone else's lives. Go to a hotel bar and do some light roleplay. It's time for some prank calls. You gotta play Minecraft. I might go back to streaming it. Oh my god, I haven't been in that world for such a long time. I think I haven't been streaming it since Bob died. I was so sad that Bob died and Steve was alone, so I think that's when I stopped streaming Minecraft. Tell whoever answers the phone that you kidnapped their daughter, who's Bob. I had a horse, Steve, who was living outside of my house. I found another horse, so I named him Bob. And I said that he's Steve's friend, and they were living together outside of my house. But outside of my house had a shit ton of creepers because I forgot, it's a horse, yes, because I forgot that I'm supposed to put fucking torches in it. I've been playing Minecraft for years and I forgot that I haven't played it for some years, and I forgot that I'm supposed to put torches there for creepers not to spawn. So yeah, me and Bob accidentally got blown up by a creeper. And Steve was alone, and I cried on stream. A roleplay.
That's great.
Okay, I'm so tired of being camera ready 24/7. It'd be nice to be a regular girl for once. You all arrange to arrive separately so you can act like you just met. You enter the bar a bit later and find Zoe drinking a beer in a booth.
Hello.
Hello, stranger. I'm Dr. Penelope Torrance. My passions are open heart surgery and kaijus, which is what brought me to this con. Nice to meet you. I'm Ben Bottle, the inventor of bottles. I came to this bar to see my inventions at work. Oh, and who's that at the bar? Another complete stranger I'm dying to meet? Let's say hi.
I'll kill you.
Everybody, get on the fucking ground! This is a robbery! She fires a gun into the air. Everyone screams and hides as she grabs the cash register. April, what the hell are you doing? Who's April? I'm Velma Valentine, wanted criminal, but the cops will never take me alive. April, this isn't what roleplay is. April's not here, motherfucker! She shoots you in the leg and flees the scene. Damn, why do so many of your plans end up with you bleeding out? Don't worry, MX Bottle, I'm a doctor. I'll save you. Zoe, you're not a doctor. Save your strength. You need open heart surgery. Good thing I love doing those. I was shot in the leg. Bartender, get me your sharpest kitchen knife and your strongest liquor. Oh, and pour Ben a drink too. They'll need it. Laughing hurts my throat. No, stop laughing. You pass out and later wake up in a hospital bed. Hey, sorry I kinda fucked up your back there. Turns out open heart surgery is a lot harder than it looks.
That was cool.
At least you seem okay now. Can I make it up to you by treating you to a fancy dinner? I've recently come into a lot of cash. You suppose that's a fair trade. You go to a fancy restaurant in your hospital gown, gaining +2 creativity and losing -2 fun. Okay, let's go talk to Omen. The Redemption Arc program, being a volunteer at SpookyCon. What does she miss from her previous life? I thought the outcome would be boring. It could never be. Easy question. My magic. They took my power, my might. Your arm too. Ah, yes, true. But losing a hand is losing a hand, while losing all your magic power, that's like losing 100 different hands. Still, not cool they took my good hand. Note to myself, next time harness my magic power in my bad hand. What next time would that be? I don't know. Next time? The important thing here is that I can still beat someone to a pulp with one fist. I don't have such alternatives for my magical energy. It confuses me to see someone as mighty as Zoe forfeiting most of her power willingly. Yeah, she did that, didn't she? Zoe, who used to be one of the most powerful entities reality has ever seen, a deity of destruction and despair. I used to dream of obtaining the might of an old one, or perhaps to murder one with my bare hands. The narrator told me that I could get into with a romance option likes and dislikes when I sit alone or with a guest or something. But yeah, I don't know how would you get info on that. Yeah, but you can sit alone on these tables or someone, a guest. Yes, you can do that.
Just why?
And what does she do with that? She writes tales of an academy infested with Liams who spend their time kissing each other. I'll redo the tutorial. That's a thing from the first game. You get the ending with Liam prom fanfic in the first game. I forgot that Zoe is here since the first game. The DLC. Huh? Note to myself, investigate if this is a veiled stratagem by Zoe to bring despair to reality without people noticing.
Nice.
Give it a chance. It really hooks you once you get to chapter 5. Add to note, research if Zori is too far gone, brainwashed by Zoe's plan for mass despair. Nah, but I think there's something to learn from Zoe here. Life has many things to offer beyond raw power. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe now you get to explore those things.
Fascinating.
Could it be that these things are actually worthwhile? If Zoe forfeited a godlike powers in exchange for them, they must be of great value. I'd say they're priceless, Omen. Omen asks you to produce a list of at least 10 of those things they can explore. You comply and offer to help them with it. I thought the chicky's behind me. Comic.
Time
Okay,
to
we
expand
have
my
one
brand.
more day. Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. What's legal, but should be illegal? A knife fight. Gazing at sculptures of hot, beautiful Greek men. Playing beach volleyball. She's probably tired from partying last night. She wasn't partying also. Playing domino online. Gazing at sculptures of hot, beautiful Greek men. What's one thing they should be teaching at schools? Things you should not try to eat. How to build a Ferris wheel. Proper etiquette during time travel. Parts of the body you should avoid getting shot in. How to build a Ferris wheel. Okay, now we need more boldness. I think we have enough boldness, but still. Okay,
Hashtag slay.
last day. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way, a knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. You gain +2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all, and because I'm kinda scared of you. Later, you invite Omen to wind down and watch a movie at the hotel. Finally, you two can spend some much-needed one-on-one time together. This is peak cinema and exceptionally relatable. What did you say it was called? Despicable Me.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. You see Omen reach into the popcorn bowl. Now's your chance to not so accidentally brush her fingers and create some romantic tension. Ah! Spider! Omen grabs you and tries to crush your fingers. Hot. Once your bones squeak, she realizes she's holding your hand. Stop staring at me with that dumb face! She socks you in the jaw. Hot, but also ow. My apologies. I have cuteness aggression. Aw, are you saying I'm cute? No! Yes? I don't know! Shut the fuck up! She punches you again. One more round of flirting and you're gonna end up eating your teeth. Still, it's clear that Omen at least kind of likes you. Surely there's something you can do to help her relax and open up to you. Omen can't remove her Iron Maiden, but it sure looks uncomfortable. Offer to get inside and give her a much-needed back rub. She's been imprisoned in an enclosed space for more than a century. Maybe she's into that now? Get buried with her for a night. We did a back rub before, but I don't like an idea of getting buried, so... Hey, Omen, do you want a back massage? I have not had a massage since I donned this accursed suit, so sure, why not? Sure, why not? The three most romantic words in the English language. You shimmy your way between Omen's back and her cape. You're immediately hit with the agonizing pain of dozens of spikes piercing your flesh. But you're also hit with the warm, sensuous curves of Omen's butt. So it pretty much cancels out.
This is nicer than I thought.
That feels nice. That's good to know, because this does not feel nice for you at all. It's like you're being stabbed by 1,000 tiny gnomes with knives. Oh yes, I haven't loosened that muscle in over 100 years. You have a magic touch, Sori. She relaxes into you, practically melting in your lap. You feel lightheaded from bliss. And you black out. In hindsight, you were probably getting lightheaded from blood loss. When you wake up, you're in hospital, Dad. Omen is sitting next to you watching Despicable Me 4 on your phone. Oh, good, you're awake. I noticed that you fainted while you were giving me that spectacular back rub. At first, I was upset that you stopped massaging me, but then I realized you were dying and brought you to the hospital. You are welcome for that. As repayment for saving your life, perhaps you could give me another back rub. It's a deal. You gain +2 charm for giving a great massage. But lose -2 boldness.
Hashtag blessed.
My boldness. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag and they give it to you inside a free tote bag. You gain +2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. If only you had something to carry them all. You're leaving your last activity when Omen steps directly in your path. Zori! Hi? Hi. Is everything okay? Do not interrupt me. As of late, I find myself a bit into you. And sex. Perhaps even both at the same time. Exclamation points. Do not let this go into your head. It's a rare day when a glorious overlord such as myself stoops to lay with a pathetic worm like you. Anyway, I am here to make you mine, but I am unsure of the current courtship rituals, and therefore do not know how to proceed. I thought it best to simply ask you directly, what is the typical courting procedure these days? Fiction has forever changed courtship. Now you need 5 seasons of will they, won't they, a love triangle, and at least only one bad situation. The rigors of courtship have been simplified into 4 bases: kissing, hand stuff, whole stuff, and trauma dumping. I don't even... we've had this before, but I don't even know which one I've chose before. Second? Sure. Really? How efficient! Without warning, Omen yanks you in for a kiss. Your lips slide over her beautiful, still cold mouth. Then she's gone, and before you can process that what just happened, she punches you in the face. There! Kissing and hand stuff in less than a minute. I am crushing you at this. Next thing you know, you're sitting at the edge of a bottomless hole with Omen, tossing in some stuff you no longer need. Farewell, left glove, left arm brace, left shoe. Wait, shit! Oh well, what are you throwing out, Zori? Your dreams of Omen doing despicable things to your hole tonight, for one. Just old clothes and some potential blackmail material I want buried. Very smart. That means we're on to step 4, right? Trauma dumping? Here is mine. My mouse. I am still not over Scabby's Tavern shutting down. It was a dank, moldy hole of blood, sin, and cheap rum. Gods, I miss it. Huh? I'm surprised you didn't bring up being trapped in an Iron Maiden for centuries. I mean, sure, imprisonment was boring, but Scabby's was legendary. Fair. I also noticed you haven't mentioned losing your hand. I want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about it. Who cares about my hand? Damned if I wouldn't lose the other one if that meant they will reopen the tavern. Anyway, it is your turn for trauma. Go. Well, intimacy requires vulnerability, so you bear the deepest trauma you have. The story you won't even bring out for truth or dare.
Indeed.
Yes, that is quite sad. But if you could have gone to Scabby's Tavern, you would know that its closure was sadder. I think I wanted trauma. I suspect I wanted hand stuff and kissing too. I did not think to throw out blackmail material though, so you were the superior hole stuffer. Maybe we could have a rematch sometime. It's a deal. You and Omen watch the sun sink into the horizon, gaining +2 fun and losing -2 creativity.
You reap what you sow, darling.
Okay, so if locations give you stats, you can see which location gives you what stat right now. Like this is... No, my mouse. Like this will give you charm, as you can see. And if you go to the location, you automatically gain +2 at the stat, and then in the dialogue lines you get +2 and -2 more of the stat. The more you know. You're in the hotel room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket. I thought it was random, the first stat. No, it's locked to the location. A blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have +2 creativity for such out-of-the-box thinking. Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel bar with Omen and Doug. The bartender brings over your next round of drinks. Thank you, these look delicious. Doug, I am quite sure that is not the drink you ordered. I know, but it's fine. I don't want to bother the bartender. Inadmissible! No friend of mine shall drink anything other than their preferred beverage. Omen grabs Doug's drink and throws it at the wall, shattering it. Oi! You gave my friend a drink he did not want. Shame on you and on whatever unfortunate souls are sired into your despicable bloodline. Bring him a Bahama Mama with a silly straw, and if you get it wrong again, the next thing shall shatter is your skull. Dang, Omen, I really admire your assertiveness, I wish I had your confidence. Why, thank you, Doug. I quite like your penchant for giving me compliments. Why, I might even say it is your best feature. Ugh, I wish I had enough audacity to be like this in a restaurant. I do have enough audacity to say that I didn't order something, though. I even once asked to reheat my soup because my soup was too cold, and it was pumpkin cream soup. They reheated it so hard that I couldn't eat it for next 10 minutes because it was so hot. As for your wish to be confident, there are few better ways to build one's confidence than a bar brawl. Observe. Wait, no! Omen throws a chair at the beefiest guy in the bar. What did you say about my mother, you fiend? I have at thee! They got revenge for telling them how to do their job. Yes. She fights, clearly in her element. You're not worried about yourself either. You've got a pocket full of sand and a thirst for violence. Doug, on the other hand... Crap! How do I make a fist? If I break my ribs, can I call a timeout? I don't know the etiquette here. Well, let's just say he's not a born fighter, but you still want to help his confidence, so maybe there's another way for him to participate in the brawl? He can be the one who keeps score, with added commentary. He can hype everyone up by adding spectacular sound effects to the brawl. I love both of these. I think these are pretty similar. First, yeah. Does that mean Doug's narrating this one? Sweet, then I'm going on a break. Later. Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner of the bar, we have the undefeatable Omen in all of her post-defeat glow-up glory. Fuck yeah, bitches! I'm in my redemption era now. And over there, we've got Zori, the crazy cook, throwing sand in people's eyes. I didn't come to fuck around. Some listeners might assume that Omen having half the arms would be half the fighter, but she easily holds her own with her mastery of the flamethrower. Die! Zori's fighting style is scrappier and more erratic, but their drunkenness has somehow made their technique more effective. Or maybe everyone else is just drunker. It's hard to say. Alright, it looks like the final victims are falling, and the winning fighter is Omen with 9 kills.
Glorious!
I reign supreme! Doug, are you going to tell the Redemption Arc program about this? I fear it will impede my progress. Nah, once I get a few more of these Bahama Mamas in me, I'm sure I won't remember any of this at all. You're going to drink more Bahama Mamas? You're a mad lad today. It's all thanks to Zori. I don't know why, but I think I'm supposed to reward them with +2 fun and -2 creativity. Woohoo!
Death is not the end.
Last one. Last one. What do we have? Fun. You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a Royal Flush, which would be great if one of the other players did not play Zakrant, Commander of the Nether Galaxy. Lucky for you, you had the Helmet of Chaos up your sleeve. You equip it in your Royal Flush and beat the shit out of Zakrant. Heck yeah. All this nonsense makes gambling at least +2 fun. You later exhaust yourselves helping Omen and Doug set up chairs for the Liam prom fan meetup. At least you get a free invite to the event out of it. Ooh, gambling! No! Ugh, I don't have my thing. Damn it. Most divine Zoe, we are honored together in celebration of your glorious, sexy literature. I have other stuff here, by the way. Hey fam, I appreciate you coming out. And the esteemed prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom. I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stands in person. Prophet Dog, we beseech your wisdom on how to show our devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Shall we sacrifice a goat? Perhaps one with a man bun to be most on theme. Yes! Spill the blood of the Liam goat! No, this room is carpeted. Go eat some refreshments and talk about which Liams are tops and which are bottoms. That'll bring me the most pleasure. It's an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself. To the snack table! Zoe, I finally see the appeal of this fanfiction thing. You never told me it garnered such a strong following of minions. They're not minions, Omen, they're fans. I don't order them around, I just turn them on with my writing. What's the point of that? Surely you indulge them in at least some recreational torture. She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe. No, my mouse. She hangs you all off cliffs? Zoe, you mad lass. I knew you still had some evil in you. Damn, there's gotta be a way to make Omen understand what being in a fandom's all about. Zori, help us. When you're in a fandom, no one asks you why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite characters touching butts. They ask when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're a part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse. If you ever need to, for some reason. I mean, the first one has butts. The first one has the word butts in it. Yeah, first. Okay. I don't think I need more boldness. I do not follow. Don't you have some characters you really like? Like, really like? Yeah, you know, characters you could think about for hours. When I was young, I marveled at the heroic feats of warriors of legend. Like Procus of the Blood Spear or Estafex, Scourge of the Astral Realm. The people would gather, raise their drinks in pride, and sing of the warriors' heroic deeds around the fire. It was a magnificent time. Well, a fandom's pretty much like that. But we gather on Discord and on AO4 instead. What's the name in the AO4? If it's not AO3. What's another word that starts with O? I do like Discord on principle. But what are these 4 A's of which you speak? It's a fanfiction archive. Let me search it for you. Brachius of the Blood Spear and Estafex with an X, right? Of the Astral Realm. Here, there's 78 results. These are like epics? Pretty much. You can check the tags to see if you might be interested in the story. Oh my god, the tags. The tags. You think they will include the incorrect usage of a fetus in the tags? Like this one. Plunging his blood spear into my heart. Brachius! Exclamation point Estafex. Enemies to lovers. Only one bad. Butt stuff. I don't think this is... The exclamation points should be in the other spot. It should be... Yeah, exclamation. Only one bad! Yeah, it should be X between them if that's the pairing. They don't know enough about fanfiction to write this incorrectly. How dare they? I have always wondered what it would be like to feel Estafex's rear in my hand. Apparently dozens other people wondered the same thing, and now you can share that passion. See, Omen? Our fandom's cool or what? Shut up, I am reading. 3 hours later, Omen seems more convinced on this whole fandom thing. Progress! You gain +2 creativity and lose -2 boldness. See, I knew that one was boldness. See, it's easier with boldness. Or maybe I'm getting back into the game because I finally can recognize this better. Obviously, Omen. Although, unfortunately, we didn't get another secret ending. I wish we could, but yeah. Yes. Comic. Let's see our comic. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. I guess I clicked. Domino follows Kale, a regular dude who gets transported into a magical world where all there is no H here, there should be an H, are solved via epic domino matches. This world is ruled by the powerful Prince of Domino. Whoever beats him in a domino match will earn a free pass for one crime. But the prince hides at the top of a tower that ascends into the sky. Pizza. Where did you get the pizza? Ah, 'cause Domino's, okay. Why did you make me think of pizza? Why? Evil. As Kale climbs the tower, he will find all sorts of surprises in its many levels. Friends, foes, even his drunk Uncle Bernie. Our protagonist will have the help of the ancestral talisman of the dominoes, an artifact that lets Kale see the heart of the pieces, at the cost of $5 per use. But the true domino match isn't the domino matches Kale plays. It's the one that takes place inside him, a match to overcome the guilt of eating his own parents. Because it's New Year, you shouldn't cook. Get a pizza delivered. But I already got my chicken breast unfrozen. Will he win the one domino match that truly matters? I got pizza last week though. I think after 3 or 4 days of cooking chicken soup for Ed every day, I think we finally give it to Chicky. She wishes she could. Chicken breast is her favorite food. Every time I cut it, she's there begging me to give it to her. Last New Year's, she stole some of the chicken breast from the table. This year I didn't give her the opportunity to. See, everyone wins. Yeah, last week we got a pizza. It had pepperoni. And I even got additional feta cheese on it. I do love feta cheese on the pizza because it's salty and nice. Oh wait, I need to move myself. Why isn't my mouse working properly? Do I need to change the battery? I am not afraid of you. This is not my first domino match. Smirk. Haha, but you see, this isn't a normal domino match. This is Sparta. Sparta? I think it's a movie reference? No way! Everything seems lost. But then Kale remembers the wise words of his grandpa. Something about how to make a carousel? If I ever die, remember to spread my ashes on my favorite Ferris wheel. Of course! Okay, now I have to move myself again. Hello? Huh? I will not stop acknowledging you. Ha! It seems Grandpa's words have given Kale a plan, but will it work against Hope's unorthodox domino variant? To be continued. The con after party is approaching. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved badass villain to go to the con after party with you. You're asking me on a date? Just like that? How times have changed. Previously, my suitors would have groveled at my feet just to feel my hand wrapped around their throat. I mean, I could be persuaded to do that if you want. Later, perhaps. For now, let us party.
We can both be overlords.
The after party was glorious. All men arrived in their finest armor, wielding their finest flail, and announced that they were here to conquer the festivities. You could have tried to stop them, but what can you say? You're a sucker for a beautiful person who can kick your ass. The cops aren't though, and you were both arrested for the bloodbath you two caused on the dance floor. At least you and Omen got to spend the night in jail together. Who knew? Fucking in a holding cell could be so hot. Masters of Doodles? Wait, I need to see what is Master of Doodles. You made so many comics, you deserve your own autograph stand. 11% of people have this achievement. 0 new secret endings, unfortunately, by 14 new events and 12 new outcomes. We've already seen 216 of 300 events. That's a lot. I want more secret endings. Before we knew it, the con has ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. How does someone get a secret ending? I mean, narrator should have explained it to you, but yeah, sometimes you get, you accidentally get on a secret ending route, and to do that, you just do 3 or 4 events that are related to that secret ending, and you just do them. And then the last event, you need to do it properly. The last event of the secret ending, you need specifically to choose the correct dialogue line that relates to the stat that you have more of. You have to do it correctly. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream,
You would not believe how many times I've already sang this song.
so many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But
You don't have to be.
It won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
At least 200 times. Let's listen to it properly one time.
I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster Guns Credit.
Maybe next time we should listen to the normal one. Because they say that it's not copyrighted. So you can also stream that one. Maybe you can stream that one next time. I should make this an anime.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief.
That's Juan! The magical cat! The one that's copyrighted. I mean, they say that that one's not copyrighted. In the song, they say that it's not copyrighted. Better be not.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
Yay! How many more times will we play this game? Many. Many. Probably. I already have 23 hours in it. And I still don't have all of the secret endings. So I can play it more. But not today. Because some people probably should go drink water, drink some tea, and go take a nap. More today. No. My voice is already giving up. Yeah. Okay. I had so much fun today. Thank you, Oscar, for the idea for playing this today. I was very glad that we are playing this. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a good New Year's break and holiday season and all of that stuff. And I'll see you again on Sunday. I still don't know what we're gonna play on Sunday, but something good. Okay, we're gonna play something good. Thanks for playing this. I had an amazing time. Thank you for being here, even though you're sick. Assassin's Creed 2, but it's not December anymore. The Assassin's Creed is for holiday period. Yes, thank you everyone so much for being here. I hope everyone... Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. What's funny, I haven't actually finished... I've never finished that one. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I'll see you on Sunday. And have a good holiday time. And Oscar, get well. Drink a lot of water and tea and rest. Take naps, okay? And everyone else, try not to get sick. Thanks for the stream. I'll see you on Sunday. Yes, thank you for being here on the stream. And I'll see you on Sunday. Goodbye.